What's up guys, it's HarleyWood, welcome back. Let's try this again. So I shot all of my footage, got in to do all of my editing, and I didn't have the lav mic turned on. So I had about 20 clips with absolutely no audio. Let's try this again, test. All right, I see the volume bouncing. Today we're gonna look at the new Olight PL3. Now, I'm just gonna come out and say it. I've been quite critical of some of Olight's weapon lights in the past. There have been many that I have just outright refused to review. I did tell them that I would review this one, but I'm gonna be very honest with you. It still has a fatal flaw that many in the past have had, and I wish they would fix it. So we'll get into that in just a bit. But before we get into this, I do have a giveaway going right now. The entry period is live. I'm gonna post a card right up here on the screen. So go watch that video. I show a bunch of the products that I'm giving away. Many of them are part of this flash sale, and it's very easy to enter. So pause this video, go watch that one, enter, come back, finish this one, however you want to do it. And then also just a few days ago, I reviewed the new Marauder Mini and compared it to its predecessor, the Marauder 2, all right? So there's a link in the description below to that review if you want to check that out. And part of the giveaway is I'm actually giving away a Marauder 2 in that sexy burnt orange. Now the big glaring difference, the previous versions had this quick release throw lever so that you could easily clamp it down on a rail. On the PL3, they have gone away from the quick release version and gone to one that actually requires a tool, or I guess you could get the bottom of a bullet casing in there or something like that to tighten it or loosen it. Don't really love that, although I will say I review a lot of lights, and so I'm often taking them on and off. You guys probably aren't doing that, so maybe once you tighten it, you don't care. But I think I know why they did it. So on the previous one, the interface here that mounts up into the bottom of your rail was in a fixed position. On the new one, there's actually an adjustment bar in here. So if I press in on the little dial there, it pops out this other side, which unlocks the bar, and then I can put it into 3 different positions. So for various pistols where this notch may be in different positions on the rail, this adjustment gives you a little bit of flexibility. The PL2 was 1200 lumens, and that was its only setting. The PL3 is 1300 lumens on high, but also has a low mode of 200 lumens. And whereas the PL2 I think had 72 hours of runtime, the PL3 boasts over 270 hours of runtime. But that's on low, that's not on its high mode. So technically, yes, 270 minutes, but I see what you did there. So it does have a memory mode, you turn it on, that's low, double click for high, and click both buttons for your strobe mode. Now let's get to kind of the fatal flaw in many of their weapon lights. So after a certain amount of time, when the unit reaches a certain temperature, it starts to drop its brightness down, all right? Obviously, I've done some indoor CQB classes and things like that, and you're not just going around full blast the whole time because you're giving yourself away, right? So you are using light sparingly and as needed, okay? So are you gonna be using it the whole time where you're gonna hit that drop? Maybe not, but let's say that you do encounter a threat, it's in a completely dark room, and you need to light it up and hold it there. What I don't want to happen is after 30 to 45 seconds for my light to start to dim down and decrease my visibility on a target. Now I have given this feedback to Olight many times over the past couple years, and we still see lights where the brightness drops, all right? Now, one of the pieces of audio that I lost was I actually have a light meter. I'm gonna roll in a picture right here, or a little video clip, and you'll see, I think it was about the 35 or 40 second mark, but all of a sudden you'll just see it tank and it just drops off. Not ideal. Olight, if you wanna be taken seriously in the weapon light game, you need to change that. You need to find a brightness level that the unit can persist with without overheating, and that will be your advertised brightness. Let's take them out back and compare. Here we go. Up first is the previous version, the PL2. So this is 1200 lumens. Now, if you're new to my channel, for frame of reference, that barn that you see right there is 61 yards from where I'm standing. It is 14 feet tall at the peak. So it gives you kind of an idea of the size of the hotspot on this thing. Let me go ahead and move that out and bring in the PL3. Make sure it's in our turbo mode there. And I'll bring back in the PL2. So the PL3 is on the left, PL2 is on the right. Now supposedly the PL2 has more candela. I don't know though, it's pretty close. And just for frame of reference, that is your 200 low mode on the PL3. All right, so that's low and that's high. And because the purpose of this light is primarily a pistol mounted light, I've gone ahead and moved in to 30 yards from the barn. So this is the PL2. And for reference, back there in the dark spot, right there, you see that white shining object back there? That is a steel target at about 75 yards from where I'm standing here. Move the PL2 off and bring in the PL3. Bring the PL2 back in. So PL3 on the left, PL2 on the right. Sometimes when I go fast, it's easier to distinguish the difference. They're pretty close, man. Now I'm going to tell you the PL2 is getting hotter in my hand than the PL3 is. Pretty darn close. So not a huge monumental difference between these two. This does have the low mode. It has the additional feature of some adjustability and flexibility in its mounting solution there. It doesn't have the throw lever, but again, I kind of think I know why they had to do that. So that's it, guys. That is my kind of honest review of the PL3, and I just don't love it. I won't use it on any of my weapons. Your mileage may vary. You may find it useful for what you do. So that being said, I do have a link in the description below to the flash sale with all of the different bundles and everything available for this flash sale. Full disclosure, it is an affiliate link. If you click through and you happen to buy something, I get 10% of whatever you purchase. So you spend $100, $10 comes to me. If you appreciate the comparisons, the honest reviews, the nighttime footage, the giveaways, everything that I do on this channel, I'd appreciate using that link. And that's it, guys. If you like this video, do me a favor, hit a subscribe, give it a like down below. When they see the engagement on the videos, it helps the video go a little bit further. They start recommending it to other people that like the same things that you like. So I would appreciate that. I appreciate your time watching. As always, I've got lots more content to come, and I'll see you in the next one.